What's going on, everybody? I'm finally back out on the water. It's Friday, almost a week after the Hyco tournament. I'm not going to go into a full recap. I actually got to go on the podcast with Jeremy Stalker and Bradley Greason, the Hunting, Fishing, and Faith podcast, and we did kind of a full tournament recap there. So mainly the only thing I'm going to be in this video is going to be some of the lures and baits that I used in the tournament to catch my fish. I only had 3 keepers for like 4 pounds, a little over 4 pounds. What I caught a lot of my fish on was a Mega Bass Vision 110 plus 1 in the Pro Blue color. And I'll kind of hold that up, let you look at it. Got 3 treble hooks on it. This one's actually got one hook broke off of one of my trebles. I throw it on 8-pound fluoro on a Denali lithium medium jerkbait rod. It is a 6/8, so it's a little bit shorter, and that keeps you from banging your tip around when you're doing your retrieve, jerking it and whatnot. But I caught a lot of my fish early on that jerkbait. The same place I was catching fish on the jerkbait early that morning, I actually caught fish on this as well, and it's a Rapala OG Slim and Big Shad. It's a 6-foot diving crankbait, flat side crankbait. You can kind of look at, it's got some purple and yellow on it, and some silver. And I throw it on a Denali Attacks medium heavy 7/4 glass cranking rod. I like the little bit heavier rod because it, as you can see, it does have some meaty hooks on it, so whenever you do go to set the hook, you want a little extra backbone just to help drive those hooks in. I'm running a 10-pound, no, take that back, 12-pound fluoro on this setup. And then the thing that I caught fish on all day long was a Carolina rig. So I run a ready rig weight, you can see there. I know I'm kind of getting in the bushes here. I ain't really paying attention to what I'm doing, but my leader, it's about, I don't know, 2.5 foot long, just a EWG hook. And then that worm right there is a Zoom centipede. It's about 5-6 inches long. It's kind of, we always call them square worms. That is a watermelon seed, and I do dye the tail with Spike It. I use Spike It, and I'm throwing a Carolina rig on a Denali Attacks extra heavy 7/6 rod, and it's got 17-pound fluoro to a 15-pound fluoro leader. But not the tournament day I really wanted. Only had, like I said, only had 3 keepers. I did catch 30 to 35 fish, so it wasn't a bad day. It just I couldn't get quality size. I had plenty of bites. It's just I didn't have the size. I did lose one late in the day that probably would have helped me get 4 fish to weigh in, but that's the way it goes. But I am going to try and do a video like this after every tournament, whether it be a bass boat tournament or a kayak tournament. I'm going to try and get back on the water and show you what baits I caught them on in that tournament, whether I finished first or finished last. After doing the podcast with Jeremy and Bradley, it kind of inspired me to want to help out other anglers. So I'm going to try and do a series this year after every tournament, showing what I caught fish on. Another thing I caught fish on was a shaky head, and I don't have one of them out right now, but that's pretty much it. Early season Hyco fishing, it can be fun. I mean, you can come catch a bunch of fish. You might not find the size, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Stay tuned for my next video.